don't know, but I'm on this every day.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Tonight, we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Christian Kirk on the return.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their quarterback in his second season now from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced. And when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all doubts went out the window, and rightly so. The Cardinals were 5'10" and won with him last year, but he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has them on a really good upward trajectory.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
from the gun, Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Complete to A.J. Green.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple.
Up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Goal, Arizona.
Murray to air it out again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona.
Matt Prater.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Out now comes Russell Wilson in season number 9, 6-time Pro Bowler, as he gets set to lead this Seahawks offense.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
That's good.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jim. Watch the safety cream.
On the option, it'll be Wilson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Wilson. Flushed out right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks nothing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's complete to his running back, Connor. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. On third down, Carson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
To Chris Carson. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Hey, zero.
They go play action with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their second pick on 2 drives.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try to get things settled down a little bit.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. This one caught by Isabella. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have recovered. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Murray now on 1st down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So thanks to the late touchdown, we now proceed to the start of the second half.
With the score, all time.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Steps away. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at... Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel... And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Set to kick off.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and take it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try to run with Carson into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They run again with Carson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their own
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Connor, the ball carrier.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Cardinals.
On first and 10 is Connor. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. On the ground, it's Edmonds. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Defense.
Don't do us like that.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now Connor. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Second down.
From the gun, Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the Seahawks 21-yard line.
Again a run with Connor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right now.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
39-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
17. Seahawks 14.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
Intercepted by the Cardinals.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and he'll be taken down at the 34. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. To throw is Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. And they will take a knee here. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
The 19-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Down to a knee goes Murray as that will just about wrap this thing up.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.